thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex.homepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Thursday morning forecast update, and today will likely be the hot and dry day this week, as many areas will be in the mid and maybe even a few locations in the upper 90s today. Still dealing with humidity, so our heat index values around 105, so we're very close to that heat advisory criteria. So it is going to be a hot and breezy afternoon as well. We'll have a southwest wind, sometimes gusting about 20 to 25 miles per hour. So if you are headed out to the waterways today, just doing some boating or some fishing, likely will be some light to moderate chop out there on the lakes and rivers, just due to the wind that we're expecting. And the wind's starting to increase ahead of our next storm system. See this area of low pressure now moving down across Oklahoma. Eventually that is going to pull this cold front down and across the region tomorrow. So out ahead of that, it is possible we could see maybe some lightly scattered rainfall across the northern Arklatex. Really don't expect we'll see much rain or thunderstorm activity until tomorrow. So Friday's the day we're watching for some widespread showers and thunderstorms in the Storm Prediction Center. Showed you the map yesterday. Really not many changes to it today. They still have us in the marginal risk outlook. The thinking is, especially with these storms coming in the afternoon, they'll be tapping into that very hot air tomorrow. So it is a recipe where we can get a few damaging wind gusts. So could see one or two storms pop up some damaging wind as we go through the day Friday. Don't expect widespread severe weather. This will be more isolated in nature. But for your Thursday, first things first, just have included about a 10% chance of rain. You can see there are a few pop-up showers here and there. Really don't expect that many of us will see rain today. That will change tomorrow. It is possible we could begin the day with a few thunderstorms north of Interstate 30, but as the cold front begins to make its way in, of course, the atmosphere gets charged up as we start to warm up. We are going to see some of those thunderstorms in the afternoon. And FUTURECAST showing right now the highest coverage of the storms kind of during that mid to late afternoon hour. So this may impact the morning commute in a few locations on Friday. And just in addition to the wind, we'll likely see some frequent lightning with those storms as we go through the day Friday. Could have a lingering shower thunderstorm maybe early Saturday, but it looks like we will start to clear out as we move through the day. So it is shaping up to be a really nice weekend. Behind this cold front, there will be a noticeable drop in humidity, especially late this weekend and early next week. And as far as the rainfall totals, FUTURECAST kind of shifted the heavier rain off to the northeast of us, but we could still see a few locations maybe see an inch or two of rain, especially through the day tomorrow. It doesn't look like that will cause us any issues. And of course, the other thing we're watching, the now tropical storm. This is a tough one. It's Isaias, tropical storm Isaias, now making its way up towards Haiti. So the National Hurricane Center has really kind of narrowed their path of uncertainty here, which is that kind of wider white line. They are showing it now making its way up that warm Gulf current. So if you have some vacation plans in Florida or up and down the Georgia and Carolinas, maybe early next week or this weekend, it's something to keep an eye on. But at this point, National Hurricane Center does not take it into the Gulf. Of course, there's still room for that to change, but there should be an area of high pressure kind of building in here late in the weekend behind this cold front that moves through, which should help to steer that away from the Arklatex. So right now, it doesn't look like we'll see any impacts from that, but we'll continue to bring you updates on that if that were to change. And the 7-day forecast setting up to be a pretty nice weekend. Again, anytime we get the north wind, and it does look like it will be around a good 4 to 5 days, we will have much lower humidity. That will make the afternoons, even though they'll be warm, it will feel pleasant without the humidity, and the mornings will be fantastic. We'll actually have quite a few mornings next week that do start out in the mid to upper 60s. So really likable weather pattern through at least next Wednesday. It looks like high pressure may really start to take control, so we may see the heat and humidity back late next week, and maybe some rain chances returning with the heat and humidity late next week.